As if I didn't have enough scratches already. And somebody left them in this bucket. You don't bite, just let them smell your hand. Gee, these little creatures are hungry. Sweet goof glop. Pretty creepy, huh, guys? Goose into Carfo today. Oh boy, here he comes again. Okay, you know what? Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day. We just got the grass cut. There's one Canada goose that's left out of like the 20.
Yes, it's been pacing for ever since about 10 o'clock this morning.
Okay, all right, I'll be out there in 20 minutes. This is the first adult Canada goose that I will catch since I was in high school in Pennsylvania. I used to do that with my friends illegally. But we just caught that cara this morning. I'm trying to film a lot more for you guys because I love you. All right, everybody, we're almost here. This is Axtell, Texas, a beautiful place outside of the city of Waco. I'm really racing to get this bad boy because I don't want it to disappear and then get eaten by some coyote or an eagle. And my dad actually just sent me a video of an eagle eating a goose at our place in Pennsylvania.
I hope that isn't our white duck it's eating. There's two other geese down there now by the dock. They're looking up where that eagle is.
Yeah, there it is. This goose is stuck on this side of the fence and he can't get over there to the other ones. He's missing the end of that wing. Look at that. Same thing as a cara. He can't fly. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm a licensed rehabber and my job is to save orphaned and injured animals like this one. This goose was injured and trapped in this person's yard and she has dogs and coyotes that could kill it. As you can see, this is much easier than the cara catch in the last video because I had this guy cornered. There it is. It's already healed. The wind was really bad, but I was just saying it made no sense how this thing got here. Goose into Carfo today. I didn't have a kennel big enough for him because the cara is using it and we don't have enough money for kennels. He doesn't just grow on trees, you guys. This little guy for sure would have gotten eaten by a coyote, but it's essentially the same injury as that cara and that's two in the same day. All right, everybody, this will be the temporary home for this goose for a little bit. Look how beautiful everything is here now, you guys. And I think I've got a spicy lead on a good sanctuary where we can put this goose. Long term, it might not make the most sense for this goose to be here, but short term, this pond on this beautiful little sanctuary here will be okay as long as he gets along well with this duck. It doesn't look like they seem to have any qualms with each other yet. I'm sure with the three of these animals out here, my pond would get destroyed pretty quickly. But look at that, you guys. They're all happy and friendly together. Garbanzo Bean says, Father, who is this large, beautiful woman that scratched you until you bled tonight? Certainly not the worst injury I've gotten from these animals. Also, it looks like the squirrels chewed up the wire here, so I need to get some new lights, sadly. But the kangaroos and the clappy blappies sure are happy out here. And because this goose is a grazer like all these other creatures, there will be plenty of fresh grass for him to eat. Isn't that right, baby? Oh, someone's feeling a little feisty tonight. As if I didn't have enough scratches already. Garbanzo Bean. I don't even need to feed these guys. They have plenty of food. Oh my gosh, is that Kevin's son? Is that Garbanzo Bean? I'm also going to need to rehang these lights again because he keeps knocking them down. But Kevin's son is just as cringe and aggressive as he is now. And they will both just run along the fence line and try to kill me. Basically, the perfect guard animals. I also just bought all this fresh fruit and veggies, but I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of the house. We still have 2 bunnies that are about ready to be released. Got about 8 possums in here that are fast asleep. As you can see, even though we just cleaned everything, they've already made a mess. Somehow, 12 squirrels are all able to fit in this adorable little hat that I will probably never wear again. It's another 12 or so squirrels in this hat. I'm gonna feed both these guys in a second. We have 3 axolotls that are completely healthy now. This one almost looks a little bit too healthy, but they all have grown back all of their fingers and appendages. And apparently this cara that somehow got out of his enclosure. Doesn't make much sense because it is closed, although this guy is one heck of a survivor. Ah, there's the culprit right there. Okay, so these are good for transporting them, but that's about it. Clearly, if this guy's healthy enough to survive for the last 6 weeks with his broken appendage, he'll be fine in our flight pen for tonight. And we also have like 40 possums in here. But as you guys can see, this guy has the same injury as that goose. And because this guy's gonna have to be an educational ambassador anyways, it doesn't matter that I'm talking to him right now. And because I've given all of my kennels away, I'm just gonna put this poor fellow in here for the time being. He already ate that whole little rabbit that we gave him. And he's shown us that he's very good at drinking and eating on his own. And he's gonna be just fine in here until we can take him to All Things Wild. And it looks like like he's already found the water. Oh, good morning, everybody. Look who's sitting there waiting for me. But all right, everybody, the grass is cut, and I need to get that caracara so we can take it to All Things Wild. Because he ripped that other cage. This is the last one I have left that isn't ripped or broken. And even this one's cracked. All the chores are done in here, at least for the time being. And the security cameras are running, so I don't have to worry too much. But this is day 2 of having these little fellas, and feeding them every 45 minutes sure is a big pain in the butt. Come on, buddy. I want this one to eat extra because he's small. Gee, these little creatures are hungry. Where's that other one hiding in the back? I like to just shove these little worms in their gullet. Still have to feed this precious little fella. And look how precious this little creature is. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up his mouth and give him one more syringe of this. Just like pigeons. There you go. And then I'll wipe off his adorable little beak, kiss him on the head, and I'll put him right back in his little incubator. Hey, and don't forget to like this video or I'll kiss you on the head and put you in an incubator. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day today at the Urban Rescue branch. And every day I'm socially and culturally obliged to sustain the lives of these animals. As you guys can see, everyone's a little bit more active now that it's warmer. Bingo Bop is trying to attack me per usual, even if it means that I accidentally step on him. My arms are covered in scars. And Cardi Bibgis with her adorable little big bounce baby are both doing very well, and they get along with the capybaras swimmingly. Also, the ducks in this Canada goose that we rescued are getting along very well. And even though we got 3 big stinkies now pooping in this pond, the water is still very clear. And geese do poop a lot. If any of you guys are from the north or anywhere where Canada geese reside, they poop a lot. But look at these gar, you guys. I have 2 long-nosed gar and 1 spotted gar in here. But in you go. And look at these 2, they love each other. I've also seen it grazing right next to the rhea. Oh boy, here he comes again. Okay, you know what? But yeah, guys, all of these little creatures are grazers, so they all eat harmoniously together. And all of the capybaras are friends with me again now. And they all sure do love this kangaroo food. Even this little fella will eat some kangaroo food every now and then. Oh boy, here he is again, running right down to me. And I'm convinced now that it's out of a drive to mate. And just like Patrick over there, because this little guy was raised by humans, I think he sees humans as other ducks. And the squirrels chewed this cord over there, and the cappies went ahead and finished it off, apparently. That's why I can never let these be within reach of the cappy. Thankfully, it wasn't running any electric at the time. Patrick has been fine in this 200-foot flight pen. Right now, I'm taking pictures for U.S. Fish and Game. Also, it sounds like they're testing the tornado sirens right now. Pretty creepy, huh, guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures of this and send it into U.S. Fish and Game. Look at him, you guys. He's too big to be in here still. This precious baby is too big to be in this pouch. But good morning, soldier boy. Look at this precious little being. You can tell he really enjoys walking around and grazing. But it would be best if he went to a place with other geese, of course. Oh my goodness! And after that, someone dropped off 5 raccoons that were left in a bucket in a field. Oh my goodness. And somebody left them in this bucket in the woods. No, Ian, stop. Stop, you're hurting it. Let me do it. No, you're doing it wrong. Let me get it. As you guys can see, this is me giving this little guy Pedialyte. This is me doing this by myself. I got a new watch, and this is how I feed these guys Pedialyte. Look at this beautiful creature. This little guy was hanging out right on this tree. Look how he just blends right in there. But I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this rat here for him. This should hold him over till tomorrow when we take him to All Things Wild. But this is what our interns do every day. I have them come out here and spend 40 minutes with Patrick for enrichment. This is enrichment for Patrick. And even though he has this whole place to run around in, he needs to have a little bit of enrichment every now and then. Thank you, sir. That's $3 for today. You just earned $3. 2 more hours of this and you'll get another $3. Patrick will hit everyone and try and defend me. And I'm the only person that he won't try and headbutt like that. This is what he does, you guys. He'll just attack everyone but me. It's me, Patrick. It's me.
This is perfect for the little kids, like a petting zoo, like 3-year-olds.
Yeah, he would be perfect for a little church petting zoo. And this goose is very comfortable here with these little creatures. That's just Cupcake. She don't bite. Let her smell your hand. See? Just let her smell your hand. This is also enrichment for Kevin. As you can see, Kevin needs to be able to run around and have a fun little time. No, he don't bite. Just let him smell your hand. Let him smell your hand. I'm like crouching through the trees.
He thinks he's winning.
He says, stay away from my woman.
And just like that, our new intern, Gishing Ferret, was the first person to ever intimidate Kevin.
But all right, everybody, the axolotls are healthy. We have these 4 baby birds are still alive in here. Tomorrow I'm dropping them off at another rehabber. But they're doing well in here. We have this little fella doing well in here. We have these 4 or 5 little baby possums in here. All of our cottontails we've gone ahead and released now. But each one of these things is just filled to the brim with adorable little poppies. And those 5 baby raccoons we got are probably just gonna go in here or there. But for the time being, they're gonna go in this incubator as soon as we get rid of these burbs.
And the wind was really bad, but after that, I forced my interns to pick aquatic vegetation at a community park.
But we really need vegetation for the top part of the pond.
This intern said he had a lot of experience walking around barefoot in the swamp, so I gave him a little task.
But all of this stuff is perfect for our wetland filter. We have 3 different species here that I really need to put up there so they can filter everything. Especially if we have the cappies and the goose and the ducks pooping in it.
First day on the job as an intern.
First day on the
I
job.
make Uncle Ben proud. I'll do whatever it takes.
Stop it, Garbanzo Beans. He won't let me walk. Why is he like this? All right, everybody. Right now we're cleaning out all this nasty gloop glop so we can replace it with the good vegetation. This is how I know Garbanzo Beans is trying to mate with me, you guys. Look at this. Just try and bite onto me. And oh, see? All right, everybody. This is what we're doing. I'm grabbing all this sweet gloop glop. And Garbanzo Beans is helping me right now. This is our new intern. Name of his Instagram is called Fishing Jared, I believe. Put a link in the description, but he's helping us clean out this pond. There is a box cutter in here somewhere. He's walking around barefoot. Oh, almost got me there. This is why Garbanzo Beans tries to attack me all the time. He was raised by people. He thinks that I'm a female duck, I believe. Oh, here you go. Oh, here.
But I believe this is called filamentous green algae, also known as pond scum.
He's just being a cute little friendly fella. Oh, is that it? Oh, you got it. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I've been looking for this little fella. Looks like we're almost done. Make sure you get all of that. Oh, perfect.
I thought I was gonna make a TikTok.
No. Make the TikToks after this. Very nice. Sadly, our intern passed away later that evening, and he never got to make his TikTok.